What is happening, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into the channel today, right here with the Rust Belt Mechanic. That's right, you guys have tuned in for another awesome episode of Nifty Tools of the Week. Our Nifty Tools this week hover around quite a few awesome things that I've been using over the last couple of weeks. Hopefully you guys enjoy these, and maybe they'll even find their way into your toolbox too. All right, number one Nifty tool of the week is going to be from Vampire Tools. This one is their 5-inch screw extraction pliers. Part number is VT001-5. Like I said, 5-inch screw extraction pliers, black handle, ESD safe grip, which means electronic shock. So it's going to be safe from getting shocked if you guys happen to ground it out on accident. Cool thing about Vampire Tools is they have a really neat patented crosshatch design in all of the ends of their pliers, which means they are going to grip onto everything like nobody's business. So any kind of little screws or nails or things stuck inside any other materials, it's going to be able to grip onto it, get it out, no problems whatsoever. These tools are pretty sweet. You know, you may not think that these handles are all that ergonomic, but the cool thing about it is whatever material they're made of, they just grip. You guys get them, you know, sloshed in oil or transmission fluid. It's not going to break these handles down, and you're still going to be able to grip onto them. Cool thing about it, they're only $26.97. I'll put a link to these down in the description below to Vampire Tools. On top of that, you put in code RUSTBELT, you're going to get like a 10% discount. And on top of that, free shipping. So anything from Vampire Tools, make sure you use that discount code. Go and check out these 5-inch extraction pliers today. Moving on up to tool number 2 of our Nifty Tools of the Week is going to be the Matco wrench extender. Part number on this one is going to be WE745. It is a 14-inch wrench extender, steel, and it's a really stout, stiff tool. So you're going to be able to use these with quite a few different wrenches. I would say you're going to be safe in any professional line of wrenches. Now the really thick ones, like the original Craftsman Made in USA ones that have the extra thick handle, I don't think it's going to fit so well into this one. Usually safe with anything up to like an 18 or 21 millimeter is what I found to fit pretty decently in here. On top of that, this is one of the only ones on the market that has an extension on it that is able to fit a 1/2 inch breaker bar or ratchet to it too. So when you feel like you really want to break something off, you're going to use this tool. The wrenches slip into the end here, just kind of torque lock down into the V's of the little fingers here. Holds in very nice, simple tool, nothing to it. Lifetime warranty from Matco. Personally, it's a good tool, like I said, but it is a little bit on the overpriced side. I'm sure they have a different one in another manufacturer's brand on this one, but from Matco, it's going to run you $87.45. I think my Matco rep ran a special on this one. I ended up picking it up for like 65 bucks, which is still a little overpriced, but it really is a nifty tool, and it's helped me on quite a few alignments. At least go and check it out, see what you can find. If you like a tool like this one, I'll put the link in the description down below. Third up on our Nifty Tools list this week is going to be this 48-piece tap and die / rethread set from Snapon Tools. Part number on this one is going to be RTD48. This is a very nice, comprehensive set that has all kinds of different taps, dies, and rethreading tools. So it's got 3 different kinds. It's got the metric, fine thread, and coarse thread all right here in the same kit. Nice fluted ends for rethreading just about anything that you're going to need. Standard sizes from 9/16 to 1/4 inch. In the metric ones, it's going to run from 10 to 14 millimeter, every single little size in between. If there's that certain case to which you can't get these standard rethread tools into the place, there are these hand sets that have all the different sizes in between. And to boot, if you're using these, and obviously each side is going to have a ribbed end to it on both sides, it does come with these nice little rubber plastic sleeves to be able to slip over that so it's not really cutting into your hand. The dies here are also very nice as well. Has it in the fine, coarse, and metric on top of that one. They actually go from the same sizes also. Like I said, they're actually going to go from the same sizes as well. And I spoke a little bit too soon. The metric ones, they go from 6mm all the way to 14, not 10. So they do go down. They have the extra 4 sizes in that. Really nice kit. I've only had a chance to use like 2 or 3 of the metric ones because generally in the automotive field here where I work, a lot of the stuff is metric sizes anyways. So I've used those so far and it's done an amazing job. Now this one comes in a little bit more pricey, but not to what you're going to pay for a full tap and die set. This one comes in $154.50. So generally I think that's a pretty good deal for a product like this one. Pretty comprehensive, comes with most of the sizes that you're going to need for all the, you know, standard engine bay bolts and nuts and everything. So whenever you accidentally mess up or one of your apprentices cross thread something, you've got something to be able to fix it real quick and easy. Definitely need to check this one out. Fourth and final tool on our Nifty Tools of the Week is going to be the Milwaukee M12 Fuel Brushless Hacksaw. Now this one's part number is going to be 2520-20 for the tool only is what I'm going to be talking about today. The fuel model, again, brushless is what most of the fuel items have to them, and this hacksaw is a working beast. Most of the other guys in the shop have been using this one from everything from cutting holes in bumpers to be able to put hitches in, all the way up to cutting big, you know, like 18mm bolts off for rusted suspension parts. We have thrown the book at this one and it has not broken yet. Been going on right around 5 months that I've had this thing right now, and it is just an overall tank. It has not come out with any hiccups as of yet, and it chews through blades. If you guys don't put some really nice blades in this one, it has the power and it will chew them up. I've come to find out that, you know, if you're using these tiny little 2 amp hour batteries, you're only going to get like 4 minutes or so of decent use out of it. However, if you step up to the 3, 4, or even the 6 amp hour batteries, it's going to extend it quite a bit. But these things eat up these Milwaukee batteries. So if you're going to be doing any big projects, make sure you get the bigger batteries, or if, you know, bigger metal objects that you're going to be cutting, think about stepping up to the M18 one. This Milwaukee Fuel Hacksaw is going to run at 3,000 pulses per minute. The brushless motor on this thing is a powerhouse. The fuel gauge right here, just standard for most Milwaukee, is going to have the 4 LEDs right here built into the tool, so whenever you touch it, it's going to show you your fuel level. LED light built into the end so you guys can see whatever you're doing. Does an amazing job. Milwaukee standard warranty on this one is going to be 5 years on the tool. M12 batteries run a 2-year warranty, so great warranty, top of the market on their warranty production. Now it does have the standard click or twist and lock saw receptacle for all of your different saw blades, and this thing can run all kinds of different saw blades. You guys can even see this big old mamma jamma that we've been using for some control arm bolts when they actually freeze into the lower control arms of Dodge Rams. We use this extended like 7.5 inch blade on here, and it can take it. It'll work through it. Again, like I said, it chews through the batteries, but it does a great job at that. This tool, obviously great tool. It's going to be a little bit more on the expensive side because it is the fuel version of it, but I think that you guys really need to look at some of these fuel tools because they do an amazing job. Eating through the batteries doesn't really do a big thing when you're eating through as much as these things do. This one, you're going to pick this one up at Home Depot for right at $149. Again, you know, compared to the non-brushless ones, the fuel ones are a great investment. I think you guys definitely need to check that one out. Now I'm going to pull something from the Make book, and we're going to do a bonus item on that one because since these eat through batteries and they also eat through a lot of saw blades, I have found that the best saw blades to use for anything here in the shop at least is going to be the Diablo brand saw blades. You pick these up for a really great price over at Home Depot. They're not going to be a really high-end saw blade, but for the price that they cost, they do a fantastic job. I've used, like I said, these extended like 7.5 inch blades all the way to this 6-piece pack from Diablo. This one comes with a couple of 3 different sets of 4-inch blades, from plastic and wood cutting all the way into nice metal cutting saw blades as well. This set's going to run you $14.97, which is a pretty good buy for what you guys are doing. You know, this thing cut through just about anything that I really want it to. The carbide teeth are pretty awesome. They hold up very well. Definitely recommend for you guys to check these out, especially if you're using this Milwaukee Fuel Hackzall. Well guys, that's about all I've got for you this week in the way of nifty tools. However, in good old Nifty Tools tradition, I want to pass on a really great channel that you guys need to check out. This week, I'd recommend for you guys to check out Autobahn Dan. Autobahn Dan's a good buddy of mine. He's been doing the YouTube, Instagram stuff for a long time now, and he's only at like 726 subscribers. He does a fantastic job. He's funny. He does some amazing tool content. Saw him, he was over at SEMA this year. He had some great stuff there, and his Instagram page is on fire. So you guys need to go over to his channel, check him out. I'll make sure to have the link to his stuff in the description below. Give him a look, thumbs up, maybe give him a subscribe. I don't think that you'll ever be disappointed in the content that he puts out. Well guys, that's about all I've got for you. I appreciate everybody tuning into the channel. We've got some great stuff coming up for you. Still looking for some Duramax parts, so we've got some Duramax content coming up for you. However, this next week, it's gonna be a little bit offhand because we're talking Christmas time. So we might be a little bit off on our normal posting schedule, but you know what? We got some really great holiday stuff coming for you. Thanks, and as always, you guys stay awesome.